right. Trying to set you guys up. How's that? It'll work. So, live chat. I mean, all messages. I apologize. All messages. And hopefully that'll work. If you're new to the channel, welcome. Welcome, welcome. I'm Grandma Gaines. This is Bohippian Life. I am a reselling grandma on multiple platforms. If you're interested in that, I'll leave links in the description box below. But this live stream, the second one of the day, is all about the cards. Tarot cards, oracle cards, and I have right here the Egyptian Tarot deck. Oh, I forgot a piece of paper. So we can have a list. So I have the Egyptian Tarot deck with me today, the Enchanted Map Oracle, and also the Earth Wisdom cards as an oracle as well, for anybody who wants those. Being able to build Imagine, I've got my volume on. All right. Skip. Getting set up down here, my friends. Please bear with me. All right, change top chat to live chat. And I feel this needs to come down more. Yeah, it's fine. Leave it. Typing hello in the chat. And my email address. And I will pin that to the top of the chat board. There, perfect. Make sure everything's good. Whoops, wrong one. Oh, crap. What am I doing? Just bear with me, my friends. I'm trying to get this fixed. All right. Lizzie, hello. I believe you are number 1, my friend. She's like, I know. Thank you, Grandma. I have to get a piece of paper, though. Wow. All the way in the other room. Okay. We are in here today because over here is the fire. It is chilly today, so. All right. So we have Lizzie, Anna Cat, hello. Jimmy, hello. For today, it's chilly. So Lizzie is first. Whoops. I have to put this coffee down. It's going to spill all over my cards. And cards do not like to be wet. So we have Lizzie, Anna Cat, Jimmy, Susan, hello. Good morning. Susan, you're number 4. Ilham, hello. Welcome. Thanks for the email earlier. Ilham, you are number 5. Ashwin is 6. Yeah, some people don't like the sound of it. I love working with a pencil. Pencil and black pen. All right. Oh no, I have to keep an eye on my fire too. So you guys, I'm going to turn this around real quick and show you what else I'm doing in here. Oh, binge watching that. I've watched this season before, but yeah, it's a perfect day to rewatch it. I started it last night. Okay. Um, oh, you're not doing good, Susan. Um, you didn't catch cold or any of that flu bug going around, did you? All right, so this is for Lizzie. Sedeka, hello. How are you, my friend? I'm just shuffling these cards. Aw, Susan. I am here for you, my friend. And I will call you afterwards. Sedeka, you are number 7. I don't know if I said that. I'm good, thank you. I'm concerned about Sister Susan. We're good. Yep, keep an eye on it. All right, so we're going to use the Enchanted Map Oracle. Oh, I'm dropping stuff. So, I had told you that Sister Susan hadn't been feeling well lately, and that it wasn't my story to tell. But Sister Susan has been diagnosed with 2 forms of a cancer. So she's getting that taken care of, doing the best she can. All right, I wish I could bring this down a little bit lower. Oh, that's much better. Okay. So, Lizzie, the first card you have is the King of Discs. Discs, Pentacles is gains, abundance, monetary, material, harvest in your heart, in your soul, anywhere. Anywhere you can improve your life is a pentacle or a disc. This card says there are opportunities out there. You just need to be practical. So, in the world of success, there's no room for ambition without any real grounding. You need to think about your future security, not just today. So try to create long-term plans, and remember, read. I have, you guys know my handwriting is so small. It says, read the fine print, small and fine print everywhere, before you speculate to accumulate. Make sure your project or your opportunity is viable. Remember, pentacles or discs is a speculate to accumulate card. You have the 8 of Wands representing something happening fast, days. The 8 is I like the 8 of Wands card. It represents that you have been on a plateau, but now you are coming off of it. Oh my gosh, it's so much harder to read in here. You find yourself you find yourself freshly grounded card, and it represents exciting news and moving projects forward. Speed toward end promises assured felicity. And felicity is happiness or well-being. You have the 10 of Swords, 10 representing the completion of a cycle. The 10 of Swords represents betrayal, or it's a distress card. You see at the top, it even has keywords. So, something happened that you least expected. You may feel like you were literally stabbed in the back or that you're face down in the dirt. The card says at least everything is now known and it is out in the open. Um, and you can now start again. So 10 represents the completion of a cycle and being able to start anew. Either totally new or fresh with the new information. Your oracle for the day is the magical map shifter in the upright position. And upright, this card says, if I can find it, this card arrives, it comes with a mission to make you aware of the people who come into your life. Perhaps you may meet a soulmate whose presence invites you to be the best you that you can be, or someone who leads you out of difficulty and into a place of safety and success. Pay attention to those individuals who crossed your path, today. Be awake and aware, and you'll recognize them for the important change agents they are. Your whole perspective about who you are and why you're here will shift. The magical map shifter always initiates you into a better version of yourself. So next is Anakat. I'm going to poke the fire. Well, don't let it go out, Grandma. Okay. Oops. All right, so I don't want to miss any chat. I know. I have the ring light, but I don't even use it. You are welcome, Lizzie. You are welcome. It's the perfect spot to have a nice drink. That is for sure. Good. I'm so glad. I'm so glad. Yeah, I'm sure with the window behind me, generally, it makes difficult. There's just not much room here. I'm on a not a coffee table, a TV tray. And it seems a little bouncy. And it shouldn't be. Oh, maybe it's because... All right. Anakat, you are next. Lizzie, before I forget, don't forget that king of discs you had also represents an older, mature man, and it can show a person whose active influence is entering or leaving one's life. I apologize for forgetting to mention that. Yes, you're absolutely right. I could otherwise be in a cozy, warm blanket I'm making for my grandson. The skeins of yarn are getting smaller and smaller. Yeah, it was full. So we're getting closer to completion. All right, we just need an oracle for Anakat. I love a good homemade soup. I love good soup anyway. It doesn't have to be homemade. But I'd rather it be homemade. All right, Aniket, here we go. An oracle. So the first card you have is a 7 of discs. Aniket, we're taking this card right here. 7 of discs. 7 is a reorganizing card on the 1 through 10 cycle. This card it represents long-term success. So, or a shift, it can be a shift in perspective either. Remember, 7s are generally represent being on a plateau. So the card says, waiting for the fruits of your labor to ripen. There's a pause to appreciate and to decide to continue as is, or adjust strategy. So that's the reorganizing. It just may require a little reorganizing. You also have a 2 of Wands, which represents something happening fast, days. And this is a call to organize. So, yes, there's some organizing which needs to be done. The 2 of Wands, make sure I'm on the proper one, is a hopes and wishes card, Aniket. So fire yourself up. Remember, organize. Plan ahead. Be strategic. Where do you want to go and what do you have to give? Think innovative and fresh ideas. You're in an excellent position to join forces with another who shares your vision. Remember, Wands, positive, yes, and represents something happening as fast as Tarot can anticipate. Days. You have the Princess of Swords. A princess generally represents a younger woman, frequently present, or general attitude. They frequently represent a younger woman or the general attitude of a younger person. Swords represent something happening fast, weeks. And this card, it says, withdraw, get some air, choose your words wisely, for they are sharp and they can make or break a difficult situation. So this may be about a girl, but also because Tarot has 2 meanings. Gosh, I wish I would have turned that down. This card also represents the sword of criticism, in that it has 2 edges. The oh my gosh, my pages are just running together. It's so hard to see in here. So 7 of Swords. Wait, that's not a 7. That's a princess. Don't forget the sword of criticism has 2 edges. The judgment of others and your judgment of yourself. Oh my gosh, it was difficult to get through that, princess. So remember, this generally represents a young woman or somebody with that type of attitude. Your oracle for the day is the encouragement card. Jessica, hello. How are you? And welcome. Well, I can put you on the list, my friend, if you would like to be added. This card says that you're being gently encouraged, Aniket, to step into your power, and into the dream of your life. New things are out there to be explored, and the nurturing power of the universe is giving you a gentle nudge in the right direction. You will get the help you need, and you won't be alone in your quest. Every step you take right now is supported by the wisdom of the universe. My friend, you're on the right path. Keep going. You cannot go wrong. All right, let's add Jessica to the list. Number 8. Jimmy, you are next. Keeping an eye on the fire. Don't go anywhere, you guys. And don't forget, at the top of the chat is my email is highlighted. If anybody wants a free in-depth card reading, that's a whole layout, 10 plus cards, not just the ones that fall out. Oh my gosh, Jimmy, I'm so glad you brought up Neptune and Aries. We're going to be here for a long time, like years. And I will, absolutely. Thank you, my friend. Just give me a moment to find the Hangman. And remembering I'm not using the Rider Tarot deck. So it's going to take me a moment. Make sure I didn't just pass it. "14 years, absolutely. Yeah, so it's just going to take me a couple moments to find the card. Right here. Hangman is taken out. And you wanted to ask what Neptune has for the lunar prince. Anakat, don't be afraid to take risks. Don't be afraid to take risks. That's what life is all about. But, I mean, when it comes to money and entering into endeavors with other people, again, read the fine print. So you know everything. All right, Jimmy. What does the Hangman have for you? One. Woohoo. I have to crawl under the table to get this one. Oh, my goodness. That's far away. Oh. 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 Okay, yeah. The first card you have is the Four of Discs. Power. It also Pentacles. Bring this book up here. The Four is a material security and financial stability card. Kind of represents selfishness. It is selfishness for a reason. Heidi, hello. Welcome. So, Jimmy, let me grab you another card. Oh, my gosh, they're flying everywhere. And this one, these two also flipped up. So they're important. 1, 2, 3, 4. So, Heidi, I'll put you on the list as number 9. Jimmy, the first card for discs, selfishness, but for a reason. More importantly, it says no uncalculated risks, Jimmy. Make sure you know everything. The card represents a desire to control all resources. It indicates greed, stubbornness, and possessiveness. But again, for a reason. Material security and financial stability. I cannot state enough how much no uncalculated risks. You have the Prince of Discs. This is your second one. Pentacles. A prince represents a younger man, or an active enduring situation or person. And this card says this person is reliable. This person is dependable. But when it comes to the heart, they go the extra mile in the other direction. This person is very commitment phobic. You have the Nine of Swords. 9 of Swords is the 9 steps of grieving card. It represents that this too will pass. Everybody goes through grieving. Everybody must go through all 9 steps. You can't skip 1 or 2 or no. And nobody can tell you that you must hurry up and go to the next phase. So again, it's the 9 steps of grieving. We all grieve. We all grieve for different reasons, and we all grieve differently. So it can represent death, miscarriage, failure, despair, deception. Again, everybody grieves differently. You have the Seven of Pentacles, so that's your third pentacle. Remember, pentacles are a speculate to accumulate suit. The Seven is a reorganizing card. Shift in perspective. It's long-term, long-term and hard-working success. So waiting for the fruits of your labor to ripen, and there's a pause to appreciate and to decide to continue as is or adjust strategy. It may be a little reorganizing is called for. So don't forget, sevens are the plateau. I will check it out. Is that the one that you sent me? Same one. I know it. I know. Bethany, hello. Welcome. Today we have Republic Day. That's the one I thought you were talking about, Jimmy. Bethany, you're number 10. Yeah, and she did a very good job explaining it. Very good job explaining it. Jimmy, your oracle for the day is the Balancing Act, reversed. Oh, I just dropped the book. Reverse, this card says, let me get these cards over here. This is a time when it's important to address the areas of your life where there is discord. Are you fixated on getting your own way? Are you obsessed with one thing, but you're neglecting essential matters that require your attention? Taking your own inventory is a necessary step toward rebalancing life. It's the only way to reach an equitable solution. Adjust yourself to the conditions of your environment that you have no control over, and balance will come much more easily. If there is to be fairness, my friend, it must come from you. You have multiple speculate to accumulate cards, Jimmy. In the wintertime is a great time to do that. Susan, it is your turn. Yes, we do keep pulling cards for balance. One of these days you might receive the Hierophant card. Is it that one? Wait a minute, hold on. Let me look back again. I could be wrong. I think it's actually the one I was talking about is Perfect. I can't find it now. Never mind. Moving on. The one that's the emotional and physical balance. Thank you. We do need to see more Bastet videos. I agree. All right, Susan. All right, so Susan has the Prince of Discs as her first card. Which represents generally a younger male, or an active and enduring situation. There's more. I just need a couple more cards for Susan. All right. I don't think we're going to get them. So this card represents somebody who is reliable and dependable, but when it comes to the heart, they go the extra mile in the other direction. This person is very commitment phobic, Susan. Sister Susan has a reading coming up super, super soon. So that may be why we're not getting cards for her. So we're going to pull an oracle. She does have an active, enduring situation going on in her life right now. We all know that. It also represents the summertime. I apologize. The winter time. It's a no card, and it represents something happening slow, years. Your oracle for the day is the Sacred Pool, reversed. And this card says it can be difficult to overcome denial when there's a reward for staying where you are. If you can't accept and love yourself, you remain trapped, and you wear a false mask of victimhood. Now, the benefit of embracing denial and the victim's mask is that you never have to really, you never have to take a real risk. Dimming your light serves no one. Turning away from the truth that is reflected in the stillness of the sacred pool keeps you in denial, doing the same thing over and over and expecting different results. Such vain efforts lead to a tedious, boring existence. So take a risk. Shine your beautiful light into the world. Look into the mirror and see the truth. Surrender the need to self-sabotage. Remember, you have a responsibility not just to yourself, but to the divine spark within you. Courage is not the absence of fear. Accept the discomfort of seeing with clear eyes, and you'll soon find that wondrous adventures are waiting for you. Step into your magical life. Take the leap of faith. Ilham. Oh no, my fire. Ah, my fur. Don't anything happen to the fire. Oh. There we go. Poof. Did you hear that? It went poof. All right, next. All right. You're welcome, Susan. I do not understand why we didn't get more cards for you. But, like I said, I do have you for a reading soon. In February. Sometimes you get a bunch of cards, and sometimes you don't get hardly any. Which means that card is very important, and you need to make sure you take care of yourself. Ilham, the first card you have is the Six of Discs. That's a success card. Second one is the Magician, or in the Egyptian Tarot, the Ass. And, and Isis. Two major arcanas. So, again, discs, pentacles. The Six of Pentacles, or discs, represents charity and recognition. So you may be recognized for something good you've done. Or there may be a monetary reward involved. Again, 6 of discs. The most important thing is to make sure you pay off any debt. And then with anything left over, give to charity. This is your oracle for the day. So the 6 of discs. Yeah, if there's anything left, think about charity and give to charity. And remember, after you give to charity, don't think that's done and over and enough. Charity is more than just giving money. It's giving your time and yourself to help others. Joe, hello, welcome. So again, you have a major arcana, the Ass in the Rider Tarot deck. It is the Magician card. This is a positive. It's a yes. It represents something happening fast. It's going to be a positive change. It's going to be quick. Whatever this is, it's going to be quick. And it says to use all your resources to attain the success you deserve. And remember, it's all in the know-how. So it encourages you to be resourceful. This is going to happen fast. You have a major arcana, Isis. This card represents lovers. Gemini, positive, yes. It says nothing should be held back, even if it exposes you to feelings of vulnerability, weakness, nervousness. Be open and transparent. The card represents success and unexpected blessings from above. Your oracle for the day is the Bone Collector in the upright position. In upright, this card says she's asking you to look closely at your circumstances to see if you are fully present, or are you reacting out of past conditioning and unexpected expectations. When we're wounded, especially at a young age, it's as if something is stolen from us. We adapt, we accept a particular version of the truth, and it sets us up to behave a certain way when we're faced with that situation in the future, or a situation that reminds us of the original event. What we know about ourselves becomes influenced by a perception of limitation. And because of this, you may feel unworthy or without courage. You may see yourself as flawed, unlovable. Maybe you expect to be criticized. My friend, no matter what your question is, the Bone Collector is here to remind you that the truth is you are a powerful being with limitless possibilities. She has kept safe what was stolen from you in the wounding and is here for you now as you reclaim it. You have everything you believe you lack, and the Bone Collector is your inner resource. So act as if you have what you need, and you'll find you have it after all. Anything is possible. With the awareness, the wounds of the past need not define you. Oh, knocking stuff all over the place. Ashwin, you are next. Do I know John David Bowles from Greenfield, Massachusetts? I don't. Bethany is number 10. Sanjeev, hello. Welcome. What am I missing here? All right, so we have 4 tarot, for Ashwin. There's Bethany, Jimmy. Jimmy, the Lunar Prince, made a comment, and I was like, yeah, Bethany, she's number 10. All right, Ashwin, you also have 2 oracles. So the first card you have is the 3 of Discs, Pentacles. Remember, Pentacles are a speculate to accumulate card. The 3 is, it represents the apprentice. The 8 is a journeyman, and the 10 is the master. It represents apprenticeship and cooperation. So if you've been putting applications in for somewhere to move, career, school, anything like that, the appearance of this card represents, it's a good indication that you will be chosen. The next card you have is the Queen of Cups. Now, a queen represents a steady, generally a woman, older and mature, a steady and enduring for good or evil, according to dignity, according to what's going on. So the cups, the Queen of Cups says, this is the queen, right? It's an emotions card. It's a positive. It's a yes. It represents something happening slow, months. And the queen says to follow your heart and intuition. But look within to see where you can be a little more loving and caring. We can all be that way, my friend. It's not something unique to you. You cannot go wrong when you do that. Tune into the feelings of others. Respond accordingly. Show compassion. Don't turn your back on those who need your support. You have the 4 of Cups. This card is this card actually represents being in a routine, boredom, and routine, but being in a rut. This is self-pity and says you are becoming a little self-obsessed and that you need to get out more. Again, routine, being in a rut, you're just a little bit bored. But it also says it may represent a missed opportunity. So go back and look for an opportunity that you may have overlooked. But don't take so long deliberating over things that you miss out on it as well. You have a 2 of Cups. This card represents a relationship. This relationship is that which nature has sanctified. It represents love, passion, friendship, affinity, union, concord, that's an agreement, and squeaky relations. We all know what that is. Your oracle for the day, 1 of 2, ghost lands in the upright position. This card says whenever you set your sights too far ahead, you run the risk of losing your footing. For rarely does the present and future match up exactly on your map, on the enchanted map that's your life story. The future has no substance right now. It's a place that has no grounding as of yet. You can't live there, but you can take steps toward a goal or a dream. That's what's important right now. And the same goes for nostalgia, Ashwin. You can look into the past wistfully and remember beautiful moments and revisit them. Revisit lessons learned, but you can't live there. And you cannot go back and change what was. Yesterday's gone forever. Live fully in the present. The now is the most powerful place to put your attention. Its magic reaches out in every direction, further than the heart and soul can see. And the next card you have is the balancing act in the upright position. And this card says that there are times when things seem a bit topsy-turvy, like you're juggling 1,000 balls in the air. Perhaps you're unsure of your footing. Now's the time to evaluate areas of your life that needs balance and restore equilibrium. Choose harmony over discord, and great success will be yours. You'll find inner stability when you choose a balanced, focused, and level path. You're welcome, my friend. And next is a Sedeka. We have to poke the fire. Oh, I keep dropping stuff. Need a larger table here. Aw, I'm so glad I could help in any way, in any way. Again, Sedeka, it is your turn. All right. Anybody else getting hit with this snowstorm? We can always blame it on Neptune. Oh, does that mean we're going to have 14 years of snowstorms? Winter storms? Erga. Oh, this is bad. All right, hold on. All right. Sedeka, we just need 3 tarot cards. A little bit of guidance. The first card you have is the Prince of Cups. Remember, the Prince represents an active and enduring situation or person. And it could generally represents a male. You're in New York too? Yes, I'm done with this weather. I'm so done with it. All right. So, Prince of Cups. Cups is our emotion suit. It's a positive. It's a yes. It represents the summertime and something happening slow, months. The Prince of Cups has a quest, and the quest is for you to fill your desires, what you're passionate about. Some people may say that you may be a little self-absorbed, but this is your quest. Okay, so I have more too. I have lots more written down here. I have way more. So the Prince of Cups. It says whatever's inside of you, you need to get out. Get out what is inside of you. Don't hold back. If you feel strongly about someone or something, do something. And if it's your emotions, you definitely need to get out. Get your emotions out. You have the Princess of Swords. This card represents, it frequently represents a younger woman or generally that type of an attitude. The Princess of Swords says to withdraw, get some air, choose your words wisely, for they are sharp and they can make or break a difficult situation. But it also represents the sword of criticism, and it has 2 edges. That's the judgment of others and your judgment of yourself. You have the 9 of Cups. The 9 of Cups is the wishes and abundance card. It's pleased with yourself and that you surround yourself with your achievements. You love to entertain and be the life and soul of the party. You can have all you desire if you wish and vision a better life. Again, abundance or wish card. It represents contentment and happiness are the rewards of a dedication to a purpose. 9 is a resting phase, being closer to a 10, the completion, than it is a 1, the start. Your oracle for the day is into the unknown in the upright position. And this card says that life is an adventure, and often new opportunities will arise and you won't know how to deal with them. This is one of those times. The card says you're required to trust that this new phase will reveal wonders and miracles as you step into unknown territory. Imagine that you are not only a pathfinder, but a path maker. Whatever your question is, trust you'll be safe. Stay aware as you discover new and marvelous territories and valuable treasures, my friend. Jessica is next. Oh, I just shocked myself. All right, what is going on with my fire? Bear with me, guys. Take a break. Use this time to run to the restroom. Oh, gosh. Oh, my wood is stuck. Alright. Hold on. We're getting it. There we go. You just got to put an end in it. Make sure you always have an end sticking in the fire. All right. Next is Jessica. Heidi, do you have a lot of snow in your area? We probably have 1.5 feet where I'm at, but up on the hill, there are 2+ feet of snow more. For the fire, I've heard of that, and I've seen a lot of videos on that. 1. Jessica, the first card you have is Major Arcana, Saket. We were just talking about this with Jimmy. This card represents justice. Let's get some more for you, and we'll continue. Mama of Boys, hello, welcome. The roads are clear. No, you're right. It is very foofy and light snow. Which makes it so hard to see when the wind gets blowing. Oh, wow. Jessica, congratulations on these cards. Let's get an oracle for you. Mama of Boys, I will add you in foofy in just a moment. You will be number 11. Thank you for being here. Well, that was fast. All right. Guys, want to smell the grape smell? So you can get these from Dollar Tree. I can't believe it still smells. When I walk into my office, that's all I smell, grape. It's my favorite color, my favorite scent. Yep. So I'm just waiting for the Dollar Tree to come up with some more ones. I mean, you guys know I'm a gummy person, a gummy fanatic. This is my jam. Oh, right. So again, Saket. This is a major arcana, a positive, a yes, it represents a Libra, and it is advisable to step back and be objective when making decisions. No knee jerk reactions to solve problems. My friends, what that means is um, no knee jerk reactions to solve problems. Because when you do, you're not thinking about the future and what your knee jerk reactions may cause, repercussions in the future. So it is advisable to step back and be objective. You have a major arcana. That's not a major arcana. Grandma, goodness gracious. Where did you go to school? This is a minor and it is an ace. It's a cup. It's a cups. It represents our emotions. It's a positive. It's a yes. And it represents the summertime. Something happening slow. Months. Did I mention positive and yes? Slow months. The ace represents the start of something new. So congratulations on completing a cycle and starting a new one. More important, this card represents celebration and quite possibly the birth of a child. More important, and it represents that you will discover a renewal for your capacity to feel. And what I mean by that renewal is the life cycles that I talk about, these 1 through 10s, we go through so many of them. We'll be in a cycle that is, uh, well, not good for us, not positive, damaging to the soul. And we flip that switch, the one where we just don't care anymore. But the appearance of the Ace of Cups says you're flipping that back. So congratulations. And you have my most favorite card in the deck, another one that represents the start of something new. The Ace of Pentacles or Discs. This card represents infinite opportunities, material opportunities, a place of wealth, and, my friend, a perfect contentment. We all strive for this place. This is my favorite card. I know there's so many more cards in the deck that represent more better, positive things, and we all want. But perfect contentment, yeah, I'm there. But more important, it represents somebody may offer to help you, and if they do, say yes, no matter what. If somebody offers a helping hand, accept their offer. You have the Dragon's Lair reversed as your oracle. Reversed, this card says, maybe, it says red flags shouldn't be ignored. Don't be seduced into learning a lesson that will hurt your heart. Temptation and intrigue abound, but be careful. You cannot win this challenge. So heed the gentle warning about wanting and longing, and the fantasy of belonging to someone or something, or an identity that has no true substance or longevity. My friend, if you ignore the alarm, you'll wander in circles near the edge of the dragon's lair. Choose another path, for your treasures lie elsewhere. Jimmy, thank you on that. Aquamarine is my birthstone. Heidi, you are next. Might be a good time to, I have a pair of aquamarine earrings my daughter bought me one year for Christmas. Yeah, I might have to pull them out and start wearing them a little more often. I don't wear earrings anymore. Hold on, let me grab these cards. These are for Heidi. The first card you have is the King of Swords. Yeah, I don't wear earrings much anymore because my helmets. Yep, not too pleasant when you put your helmet on or take it off with earrings on. Yeah, for quite a while, too. It just opens up larger opportunities for us Pisces. All right. So, King of Swords. Remember, swords represents fighting, arguing, discontent, whether with another person or ourselves. This card can show a person whose active influence is entering or leaving one's life. King generally represents an older, mature male. This card says be alert and be ready to defend your... Oops, I apologize. The King says don't be caught off guard. You didn't get you where you are without a strong dose of caution. So you may be feeling comfortable, lax. My friend, don't be caught off guard. You've been warned. You have the Four of Discs. Remember, Pentacles. This card represents no uncalculated risks. It's a selfishness card, but for a reason. And the reason is material security and financial stability. Fours, my friend, on the 1 through 10 scale cycle is an applying card. You have a 10 of discs as well. Remember, discs represent monetary material gains, monetary material harvest in your heart, in your soul. Anywhere you can improve and make your life better is a disc or a pentacle. And they are also speculate to accumulate suits. So don't be caught off guard. You didn't get where you are without a strong dose of caution. The 10 of discs, this represents the master. I mentioned earlier the 3 was the apprentice, the 8 is the journeyman, the 10 is the master. It is a lasting security and wealth card. So keep the structure in mind. I apologize. Keep the outcome in mind and keep working toward it. So it is a structure card. Keep the outcome in mind and keep working toward it. But you can slow down. Take it easy and let others take on more responsibilities. So you need to delegate now. The 10 of Pentacles or discs represents a well-established foundation, family harmony, the fulfillment of a substantial legacy. So you don't have to do it all anymore. Remember, a 10 represents the completion of a cycle, and it frees you up to start a new one. So congratulations on that. Your oracle for the day is the dry desert in the upright position. In upright, this card says, does life seem to be presenting you with opportunities that yield nothing? Have your ideas dried up? Does it feel like you're on an endless journey through a dry, hot, lifeless desert? This is a reminder that there are times in life when you're meant to become resilient as you journey through these harsher circumstances. You're required to conserve your energy until after consistent effort, you reach the oasis you're searching for. So think of the creatures that live in these conditions and how they've adapted. The desert, in a desert, water, which is essential for life, can be found deep underground. That's key. Go deep within yourself now, find your truth, and let spirit sustain you while you locate the real source. Whatever it is you're asking about will not be found in the conditions you're in, until you move past the surface and choose to do the real work. You'll discover the answers deep within you. This may not seem like the most productive time, but my friend looks are deceiving. This is the most important place to find what's truly right for you. Uh-oh, fire. Hold on. We got to keep an eye on this. Bethany, you are next. There we go. I'm coming, Bethany. Don't worry. No, I don't. Just wood. All right, Bethany, your turn. Yes, ash is a cleanser for many things. I read it in a book years ago in an American history. I don't remember what it is. Anyways, it was in a book. I read it, and it had started raining, and the lady had realized that from the ash and rain, it made a soapy residue. Soap. My bird takes an ash bath. All right, so Bethany, it is your turn. Heidi, you're welcome. Oh my gosh, I love the scent of rosemary. The first card you have, my friend, is the Three of Cups. Abundance. But we'll go into it more. Let me get another card. Cups is our emotion suit. Positive, yes. Represents something happening slow. Months. Also represents the summertime. You have some nice cards, too. Ricky, hello. Welcome. Yeah, that's a real good way to do that. I like to use my moon water for that, too. Washing windows, floors. All right, Bethany. So the first card you have is the Three of Cups. This card, let's get this book up here. This card represents joy. So it's a celebration. It can be an engagement, a social event, a wedding. Either way, it's, again, a celebration, and it is joy. More important, it says to go for it because it represents a successful conclusion. Generally, in the Rider Tarot deck, I believe this card would show two people jumping up and down, waving their hands in the air. That's excitement. If you could take a picture of excitement, that's what it would be. And in the background, there's people sitting around a table, celebrating, toasting, eating, celebration. Again, oh gosh, what is going on? So go for it. It represents a successful completion. You have the Queen of Swords. The Queen of Swords says, say what you think. Again, the Queen is generally a woman, older, mature, steady, enduring for good or evil, depending on the situation. Say what you think. The woman is wise, direct, ambitious, and speaks sharply. More importantly, she says, be your own person. Keep your strong convictions no matter what opposition you come up against. Don't be afraid to stand alone. Be confident, be straightforward, and you will receive the acknowledgement you deserve. I like Florida. I like Florida water too. And here's my favorite card of the deck, the Ace of Discs, Pentacles. Represents infinite opportunities, material opportunities, a place of wealth, and a place of perfect contentment. My most favorite card ever. It represents something happening slow, years. And if somebody offers to help you, say yes. Your oracle for the day is Peaks of Joy in reverse. And in reverse, this card says, do you rely too heavily on your material achievements when you assess how happy you are? Perhaps you say, I'll be happy when I meet the right lover, or I'll be happy when I make the right amount of money, or I'll be happy when I reach my ideal weight. This card says, why wait to arrive at that perfect destination before allowing yourself to experience sheer delight? This is a day for joy. Take a walk, listen to the birds, play with a dog. Be in awe of life, which leads to a true sense of bliss. Be alive, be grateful, and know that happiness is an inside job. I've shared a post multiple times where this person's super happy and they're carrying a sign that says happiness. And another person says, where did you get that? I've been looking for it my whole life. And the other person holding the sign says, I made it myself. Mama of boys, it is your turn. Let's get Ricky on the list. He is number 12. Are we moving faster along? Am I staying true to course? I would love to go to Alaska sometimes. I mean, I'm not... Alaska is a little intimidating to me, in all honesty. I love incense on a cat. I have a ton of them. I burn them all the time. They're really great to use if you feel like there are spirits in your home that you're uncomfortable with. Burning incense is great for that because spirits can't travel through smoke. So, Mama of Boys, how does Alex feel about this reconnection? Sometimes just putting it up higher if you don't want to encounter the smoke. You have a major arcana Neath, which is in the Rider Tarot deck. Let me make sure I have the proper one here. I have to. This card is a positive card. It's a yes card. It represents the temperance. This is emotional and physical balance. It's positive. It's yes. It's change and to go for it when the time is right, and only when the time is right. You'll know when the time is right. But the stage needs to be handled carefully because it could easily spoil. Because it is that perfect emotional and physical balance. Again, it's a positive one. You are welcome, Bethany, and thank you for being here and being so patient. Oops, what do I have here? Yep, from reading the cards, doing so many cards, I'm finding that it is absolutely correct. When the cards say that we just need to be a little more thankful and grateful for everything we encounter in our day-to-day lives, thankful and grateful, and the universe responds by sending more. I believe and agree with that 100%. You also have another major arcana, Ra. This card represents the sun. This is 19, right? This card represents the sun. A positive card, a yes card, and that you now find yourself in a place of positivity, clarity, illumination. The thing about this card, though, is it represents a 1-year period in overcoming some obstacles. So again, you now find yourself in a place of positivity. Because it's the sun, it can represent the daytime or the summertime. The most important thing is that it says that you need to think of yourself for a change. Put yourself first. And also, it says to remember that life is to be lived to the fullest. You're not meant to live your life on the sidelines. So jump in with both feet. And if you don't like where you land, my friend, just jump again. It really is that simple. You have the 10 of Cups. 10 representing the completion of a cycle, freeing you up to start a new one. So congratulations. This is another card we all strive for and want. This is my second favorite. This card represents domestic bliss, where everything in your life is just right. It says to enjoy and appreciate it, because my friend, you deserve it. That's right. Keep jumping. If you don't like where you land, jump again. Aw, Bethany. Thank you. How sweet. I'm going to present every single one of your cards are positive and yes cards. But you also have an oracle card, if I can find my book. Into the unknown. This just popped up for somebody else. And it says you're required to trust that this new phase will reveal wonders and miracles as you step into unknown territory. Remember, you're not a pathfinder, but a path maker. So whatever your inquiry, trust you'll be safe. Stay aware as you discover new and marvelous territories and valuable treasures. Into the unknown, into the abyss. You're welcome. You are so welcome, you guys. You guys are the best. Sadeka, did you miss your reading, my friend? Sadeka, you were number 7, and we are now on number 12. So you'd be able to go back maybe like 15, 20 minutes. I'm glad you guys don't mind this spot. It is a little more cushy than the dining room chair. All right, Ricky. Oh, Ricky, it's your turn. Oh, don't go anywhere, Ricky. Hold on. Let's get this card. Intellect. Six of Swords. Jimmy, Ricky. It says this card represents new horizons and moving on. It says it might be an emotional time. So before you move on, make sure you become a better you. Sixes represent a flip in energy and that something has just recently happened to take things to the next level. So before you go, become a better you. You have the Ten of Swords, what represents the completion of a cycle, freeing you up to start something new. This is a betrayal. Something happened that you least expected. In the tarot deck, you would see somebody with 10 swords in the back. So you may literally feel like you've been stabbed in the back, but the 10 represents that it's over and you can do something new. It also represents that you now know everything. Everything's out in the open and you can start over fresh. Remember, swords represents fighting, arguing, discontent, whether with another person or yourself. You also have the Three of Cups. This card represents a celebration. It's joyous. It can be a social event, an engagement, or a wedding. It says to go for it. It represents a successful conclusion. Don't forget the 10. Everything is now known and you can move forward. Should I put that on my Christmas list? My wish list? A larger table? So your oracle for the day is the intention card in the upright position, Ricky. Upright, this card says your objectives will be fulfilled at this time. It said inspired intentions are like magic arrows shot into the sky. It says the universe is bringing you a gift, showing you you're hitting your mark. Recognize you're not the one who has to do all the work, though. Others help you co-create reality. You connect to the power of your intention, sending it out into the field, and then you allow for synchronicity to work its magic. Perhaps the good intentions of others will inspire you to send out beautiful ones of your own. The card says, own the life you want to lead and live deliberately with clarity and detachment. My friend Ricky, have a beautiful, wonderful day, work day. I know, on a Monday, but my friend, try to have the best day ever. And thank you for being here. Do a reading on a private jet. Ricky, you're welcome. Thank you, my friend. Wow, we've got through that fast. You totally should. Well, that was weird. Did you hear that beeping? That would be cool. I can't believe we made it to the end of the list already and it's 11:30. How is that even possible? Well, let's good vibes into the fireplace. Because I don't have any flames. What happened? Oh, we totally have flames. We have flames. All right. I'm going to end today's video a little early. Today's live stream a little early. I'm going to get out there and spend a little time with the quail and chicken. It was so cold this morning. I haven't been out there yet. All right, my friends. I don't think we have anybody else. Yes, I love the fireplace. It takes up like the whole wall. From that corner, right there, to that one. The problem with it is it's all this open space above it, and it's so hard to decorate above it. Yeah, for one, I'm short, so that makes it difficult. And yeah, so you get a picture put up there, and then you're like, now I have all this empty space around it. All right, my friends. So let's do the outro. If you like this type of content based around tarot cards, oracle cards, my friends, please give my video a thumbs up. Like, comment, subscribe, share, hit the notification bell, and check out my membership levels. I offer 4 of them. Each level offers the member something different. Each level is a different price. Subscribing is free, and that will never change. Again, thank you guys for being here. I hope you have the best day ever. Or your day, if it's ending, was the best day ever. And I'll see you in the next video. So tomorrow morning, 7:30ish, bright and early for our workouts. And then again, 10ish for our next card pulls. Aw, thank you, Bethany. Thank you so much. You guys are amazing. So again, have the best day ever. And I'll see you in the next video.